Actually, KC9 Zulu Victor Zulu, short time. And mobile. Anybody else like to check in? KB9AIT.
KD9 VVO, Brian.
Hey, Brian, KD9 VVO. Anybody else like to check in? KB9AIT.
KD9 VLP, Roy here in Appleton.
I've got you, Mr. Roy. Anybody like to check into the Coffee Clutch Net? This is KB9AIT. Sounds like a no. So I got KC9 Zulu Victor Zulu short time, KD9 VVO, and KC9 VLP. Anybody else before we run a modified list? This is KB9AIT.
KD9TXA, good morning.
Have you, Dina? KD9TXA. Was there somebody else there?
He's in RPH.
I got David, KB9RPH. Anybody else before we run the list? KB9AIT?
Hey, good morning, Gary. KG9JP.
KG9JP, I almost doubled with you there. Anybody else? We got KC9 Zulu Victor Zulu short time, KD9 VVO, KC9 VLP, KD9TXA, KB9RPH, KG9JP, and I'm at the bottom. Anybody else before we run the list? Question of the day is, what was the first food served to astronauts who went into space? What was the very first food served to astronauts when they went into space? And I'll start with Lee, KC9 Zulu Victor Zulu.
I'd say Cheerios.
Good guess, Lee. Cheerios. KD9 VVO. KD9 VVO, you're next. Hey, KC9 VLP, Roy.
Okay, I don't really know the answer to this, but I'm going to take a guess about that time. Tang, which I think Tang was produced just before the astronauts. I think that's where it started from. So that's the orange drink, not our food, but I'm going to throw that out for not knowing anything more. So I'll send this over to Dean at KD9TXA. This is KC9PLP, right?
That's a good question. I don't know. Yeah, I know Roy Tang was out back then, but I'm gonna go with tacos. I don't know. Over to KB9RPH.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's see. I think I go with cornflakes. I don't really know. I wonder how they go to the bathroom in those things, though. I don't want to guess, I guess. Give me the 100 beads. Think I'm next? Okay, this is KG9JP. Let's see, Gary, I like the Tang answer. I originally thought of that, but since that's already been taken, I'm going to go, and since I'm at the bottom of the list, I'm making two guesses. Either freeze-dried beef stroganoff or freeze-dried ice cream. Back to you. This is KG9JP.
Those are all good guesses. KD9 VVO, we missed you. Are you still there? must have got some type of emergency. So, well, the very first, Tang was the first drink, but the very first food was applesauce. Don't ask me why. It was applesauce. That was the very first thing that astronauts in space ate was applesauce. So, I'll give you the solar report that I always do, just out of curiosity. It's 161.6 and 0. Don't see 0 very often on the tape, which means there's not a lot of change going on. So I would think 10 meters because the open seam maximum usual frequency is already 28, so 10 should be open, and maybe, who knows, might get a little sick. So, let's see if there's anybody else out there. Anybody else out there like check in, call KB90IQ. Alright. KC9 Zulu, Victor Zulu, and KD9 VVO. If neither one of them answer, right, your turn. KC9 Zulu, Victor Zulu, still there, Lee?
I'm still here. Just on the way home from the grocery store. So this be my final call. So have a good day. Talk to you on Monday.
Okay, thank you, Lee. This is KD9VVO. Sorry about that, guys. I always seem to get a call right when the net starts spinning. So when I gave my call, I didn't know if it went through, so I apologize. Somehow it works that way. I just don't get it. You know, I don't get any phone calls all day, basically, but right in the morning here. But things are going on. I am a manager of 48 units, and people just must know I like the net at this time. Anyhow, I'll just give it back to you, Gary. I'm not really sure where it goes. I'll give it back to whoever's next.
Okay, that's me. That's KC9VLP, Roy. I wasn't on the net on Wednesday. Gary made mention about that at night, on the night 6 p.m. net. I was busy supervising the Fox Valley Tree Care Company. They were here from 8 until 2:30, thinning out my 2 large maple trees and a locust tree. We thinned them out, took a lot of wood out of them, a lot of stuff that wasn't going the right direction. They took all 4 of my ropes out of the trees that I had put up here about 7 years plus, and they were growing into the branch. One branch was dying and was hanging over the house. It was a pretty good sized branch at the base where it hit the main trunk. It looks like it's about a foot in diameter. So it was hanging way over my house, and that one was dying. I could tell that. But long story short, they did an excellent job. Fox Valley Tree here. They didn't have always. My main pulley system that I pull up my Alpha Delta parallel dipole antenna is now the pulley is at a height of about 48 feet versus the 35 before. So in summer I'm going to maybe reroute my coax cable and add maybe more to it. For now I'm going to just put up what I have here with the choke and everything up as high as it will go, and it'll probably be around the 35 feet area again until better weather. I should have, if I would have cut the rope where it was all attached to, I could have it up already. I would have tied the 2 ropes together and pulled it right up, but I took it all apart. About 5 cable clamps, which it was going to stay up to the 100 years ago or put it together. With that, I was under the weather yesterday and still am a little bit today. I was really sick with the flu. I tested myself with COVID and tested negative. So with that, I'm going to turn it over to Dina's KD9PHA. This is KC9VLP, right?
KD9PSA. And good morning, everybody. And I noticed that the grass is starting to stick out. So, wow, middle of January and I'm seeing the grass. It's unbelievable. And I thought it was raining earlier. I'm not sure. But I know it was supposed to be last night. But I don't know. But there's grass showing. So I don't know if that's a good or a bad. And so let's see. Yeah, 10 meters is wide open. I've got Bosnia and the Russian Federation this morning, and they're still on 28.459 if anybody needs them. What else? Oh, winter field day is tomorrow. I might show up. We'll see how I feel. I don't know. We'll see. That's where I'm going to go with that. Other than that, feeling pretty good and motivated. So, yep, to go to physical therapy later on today, and we'll move on from there. So, this is KD9PSA. I'm going to send it over to KD9RCA.
Okay. I'm up here. 35 is healthy. Get back out of the winter season. Seems like I already. I hope I get a pretty good snowfall. You never know what's going to happen. Like you're saying, stick around and change. Other than that, not a whole lot going on. Just hey, radio right now, you know, I'm here and say howdy to everybody, and I hope you all have a good week so far. Oh, KG9 JP, go ahead.
Thank you, Dave. Let's see, I'm waiting for Mrs. KG9JP. Actually, she has a call sign. I should use it. She's going to the doctor, and when she gets back, we're heading up to Green Bay for the RV show. Tomorrow, we've got a testing session, testing, and then I'm going to walk home for winter field day, though I'm not going to be on the air. Larry Ann and I are going out. You like that name, Gary? I know you use it all the time. For setting up some displays and talking to them and stuff like that. And by the way, I found out, this past year last year they were doing volunteers on the air, and I found out by chance I was ignoring it all year long, and I ended up taking 12th place in the state of Wisconsin, and I have no idea how I did that. I'm assuming it's because I'm a VE and all the stuff I did for Parks on the Air, all those logs got submitted to Logs of the World, and guess what? it counted. So, and I just got my little friend Kaylee who came up with me and is rubbing me in the face, which is maybe why you can't hear me. And with that, I'll just pass it on back to you, Gary, KD9AIT from KD9JP.
It's very good. Well, I don't have a whole lot I'm doing today, so I guess antennas, whips that I have to put some ends on. That's real tedious task I don't like doing, but we got to get it done. My school puts the part on my finger for some reason. And other than that, see what's on the radio. Tina's right, I've got 10 meters on my scope here on FCA. The mid code is just got to be 50. Lots of stuff. Good day to do stuff on 10 to go to 10. Well, let's see. Real quick, is anybody there? If there's anybody else who'd like to check in, we'll do a 73 round. So, anybody else like to check in? KD9AIT. Okay, well, Lee is gone, so KD9VVO will start the 73 round.
Okay, well, thank you, and thank you for putting up with me this morning here. Well, right now I'm actually watching my birds. It's really nice to see that the bullies aren't hanging around. And all the little guys, I don't know what they are. Gary, you probably know the names of all the birds, but they're the little guys. There's about 20 of them out there just finally enjoying some bird seed. That's the highlight of my life every morning, just to watch some birds. I actually enjoy it, having some parrots. My daughter's talked me into getting a parrot. when I moved into this apartment, and I thought, I do not want a parrot. You know, things are messy and loud. You probably hear them in the background sometimes. But I got this one parrot that's an African gray. And, you know, I've had it now for 13 years, and I actually love her. She's just a fun bird. Just cracks me up all the time, you know, the personality. And reset. But then my little green cheek conure that I got for my daughter many years ago, and her mom said no. I got that little guy, and, you know, he's really, he's just been a tough little bugger, man, and he really doesn't put up with the other one. But that's the highlight of my life. I'm going to be going to Winter Field Day tomorrow, so I'll probably see you there, Casey. Looking forward to that. And that's it. Everybody have a great weekend. 73. This is KD9VVO. Passing it on to Roy, KC9BLP.
This KC9BLP had to shut my phone off. There's another spam call. Yesterday when I was trying to sleep, we got a total of about 18 calls. Only 2 of them were legit. Some real people that we wanted to talk to. So, it was a bad day for spam. And, so, I'm sorry I'm going to miss the field day tomorrow. I had figured on not coming to it, but I don't want to spread any germs if I'm still contaminated. I hate to see anybody get what I've got. It's just the flu, but I haven't had that for years. I forgot how bad a person can feel with it. So, I'm feeling a little better today after the next day. Wearing off, but I will stay inside and stay away from other people. My wife, we can't go to the therapist. Contaminated isn't there either. So with that, I won't be able to get on my radio tomorrow either because my HF antenna is kind of like wrapped around my electric meter, hanging there off the side of the house. So the tree guys didn't work real good. So with that, I will say 73. Everybody have a great weekend. And we'll turn it over to Dina. 89 PSA. This is KC9 DLP. Right.
It's KD9 PSA. Well, I hope you get better, Roy. I've been sick multiple times. I think my neighbors and her daughters have had COVID 4 times in the last year. It's just, there's so much going on. Who knows what's next, right? So that parrot, African gray, so I'm wondering, are them the ones that talk? And I would really love to have one of those too. And I know they've been like a long time. 18 years already? You just wouldn't think a bird would actually live that long. But, yeah, I don't know. You know, Roy, I have a 10-meter fire in the house, so I don't know. I don't know if you have an excuse there. Anyway, you guys have a good one. Maybe we'll see you on field day tomorrow. Maybe not. Who knows? This is KD9 PSA. I'll be 70 and I'm going to pass it on to KD9 on PA. Take care, guys.
Okay. Yeah, I used to know years ago. I was passed out now, so I was K9 happy for not no meal. He had a cough. It was inside of a cage, inside a big roof. One of the bedrooms, the cage was in the bedroom. He would go in there and he'd turn off the light, and he'd I guess so it could sleep. I don't know if it was sleep. But anyway, he'd go in by his radio room, talking on the radio, just this. He'd go in there, and he'd turn the light on. He'd figure it out. Well, the parrot got smart. Every time he went into his room, he would press the lever, move it over, open the door, fly over, turn the light on, go back into the cage, lift the lever, put the lock back on, and set it down. And act like he never did nothing. He caught him doing it. He said it was amazing. It was a big cough. It was a big thing. Well, that will give you 73. Everybody have a good one. And, send it over to KC9, JP. Go ahead.
Very good. We had some friends that had birds. I used to report to them with fricassee and cacciatore. And then, of course, we have 3 cats. They came from the species. With that, I'll just say 73, everybody. Have a great weekend. And we'll see how I'll be around somewhere tomorrow, so I don't even be all over the place. But Jerry, back to you. KG9AIT to KG9JP.
Okay, anybody that knows Dan, N9LBS, he's got him a call. But he's had him all the while I've known Dan. That's got 25 years. That bird's pretty old. Sparks. I remember this thing. And those little birds go into your feeders. They're probably sparrows, but alas, there's 300 varieties of sparrows, so there's subtle differences. Dungle, house, and golden finch are not that. That's probably what you got. So those are a lot of the little birds that hang around on the woods. With that, I'll see everybody on the radio on Monday. Run it from home to here. And then, after Monday, I will be on the radio on Wednesday, and then we're leaving for Florida. So, for that 15 days we're in Florida, if somebody be so kind as to pick up the net, I would appreciate it. So, with that, everybody have a great weekend. KB9AIT.
KG9AIT, KD9TXA.
9TXA, KB9AIT.
Yeah, what day was that you weren't able to do the net?
I will do it the 29th, and then the 31st, we have the old parts breakfast that we have, so I won't do it on the 31st, and the Friday after that, I probably will do it on Friday, because we're not leaving till 2 in the afternoon, but then after that, for 15 days, I'm gone.
15 days? Wow. Anyway, cool, have some fun. Yeah, I'll try to pick it up on Wednesday then.
And while we're gone, if you pick it up, it'll be fine also. John may be around also, we'll see. But he's got a bunch of appointments that he has, so hopefully that 15 days, it runs some of the time anyway. Yeah, we go to Florida, that's for the second biggest fun fest of the year in Orlando. So fun time and it's warmer. At least it's close to it. So anyway, thanks, Dean, I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. That's not Dayton yet, is it?
No, Dayton's in May. This is Orlando. It's called Hamcation.
Gotcha, yeah, I remember that one too. Okay, well, you have a good one there, Jerry. Take care. 7-2.
Thank you. You're sounding better. I'm glad to see that. KB9AIT.
monitoring.